So what is going on, everyone? Fernando Silva here with another video, and today I want to go over this gigantic goodie box that I have right here from MacAlly, right? So I'm going to go over pretty much every item that they sent me real quick, show it off, see if I think it's worth it, and then I'm definitely going to link every single one below. And this is pretty much their entire product set for the Mac line, right? So MacAlly, that is the name of their company, right? Because they're Mac's ally. So these are all the accessories that came in, and they're actually really nice, and they fit that Apple aesthetic really well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So there's actually a few items in here that I don't even know what they are. So this is like Christmas all over again for both of us. So definitely grab a snack or something, because who knows how long this is gonna take us. But if we dive right into it, let's grab this first one right here. So this is MacAlly, obviously. It's called the Lamp Charge, and what it looks like is an ambient light with about 4 USB-A ports, so you can charge pretty much whatever you want. So let's crack it open and see what we got. So this is the actual lamp charge itself, right? So it's a nice little, I want to say like a nightstand or even something to put in the top right corner of your desk, which is probably where I'm gonna put it. The top of it actually looks like a speaker, but I had to look in the instructions and they're not actually speakers. It's just a touch sensitive, top to be able to change the light, dim the light, turn it off. And then you get 4 USB-A ports on the back. 2 of them are 5 amps, so 5 watts out because it's 2.1 amps. And the last 2 are 1 amps each. So they're not gonna charge everything as fast as possible, but for overnight charging, put this on your nightstand or put this at your desk or something, you'll be good to go. And it's a nice little aesthetic piece too, which I like. The next one's actually this webcam. So I actually opened it already and it's set up on my desk. And I love it because normally, before I had the laptop stand that left my MacBook open, I wouldn't be able to access my web camera with the other stand that I had, which is a vertical stand that keeps the MacBook closed. So what I wanted to do was get myself a webcam, and then yes, I did get the open laptop stand, but even that, the potato camera, that 720p camera on the actual MacBook Air is nothing, especially compared to something like this. This is full HD 1080p, so it's not a 4K webcam or anything like that, but for the price, it's a great upgrade to have, especially if you're video chatting a lot with your MacBook Air. The next one we have is actually this MacAlly keyboard. So I'm gonna crack this guy open. I did set this one up at my desk already, so I have played with it and I absolutely love it. This is the full keyboard. As you can see, it's a full-size keyboard, so not only do you have the number pad on the right and the regular QWERTY on the left, but you also have that middle break with the directional arrows and things like that. And it is space gray finish, very clicky, which is really nice to have. And then the back of it comes in this cool like brushed chrome finish, which you'll never see it when you're really using it, but I think that's cool. That goes a little bit unnoticed, right? And on the front you get connections for 3 Bluetooth devices, so I have this connected to my iPad Pro and the MacBook Air, and it is just a flip of a switch to turn it on. The one thing that I do wish was a little bit better, or they changed up, was it's a micro USB to charge versus USB-C, which to each their own, but I do carry a micro USB with me at all times because I do need to charge my MX Anywhere S2 that way, so I don't really mind it when it's micro USB. Just wish it was USB-C at this point. And then we got 2 more keyboards, which, like I said, if this video gets to 250 likes or my last video gets to 250 likes, I'd be more than happy to give one of these away. They're very sturdy. One of them is the same thing as I just showed you, but in white with an aluminum finish. And the other one is space gray as well, but it has solar panels on top, so you never need to really charge it, which is nice to have. So if you guys get this video to 250 likes, I'll pick somebody from the comments randomly and send one of these their way, because these are nice and it's gonna be great for a work from home setup. So this right here is another laptop stand that MacAlly was nice enough to send over. And the one difference between this one and the one that I have upstairs is that this comes with 4 USB-A ports and RGB lighting on the bottom, which is really nice. And the only reason I didn't go with this one, at least for now, is because I do have my Bridgestone 2 connected to it, and I wanted to see what it was like in that area. But I'm probably gonna set this one up real soon just to kind of see what it's like, because this looks really sturdy. You got the RGB lights on the bottom right there, so you can see right there, really cool to have. And it's, again, stands your laptop up, lets you have a little hub in the back. 4th USB 3.0 ports, which is nice, so you get the fast speeds. Yes, they're not 3.1, but they're 3.0, at least you're not dealing with 2.0 speeds, right? So that is the RGB stand for your MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. It fits up to 17-inch laptops for this one and the other one that I showed in the previous video. This next one is the vertical version of their laptop stand by MacAlly, which, again, very simple. If you do want a minimal clean desk, then I do recommend going this way. I went this way for about 6 months, and I did like it. It was just The one main issue was I didn't have access to my microphone and my video camera on the MacBook Air. So whenever I needed to do that, I would either need to plug my AirPods in to have audio and then also have an external webcam, which I never had for video. So that is the reason why I went away from the vertical laptop stand, but for a minimal, spacious perspective, by all means, this is the way to go. This next item is probably the biggest bang for your buck item on this list, and it is their wireless Bluetooth mouse. It is very cheap, so simple. It runs on AAA batteries, so you do have to change them every now and then, but it does bring 2 AAAs to get you going on this one already. And for 20 bucks, it's so hard to go wrong with a fully wireless Bluetooth mouse. And all you need to do is, again, have the battery, and it's made for macOS. So this is a steal for a starter kit for work from home, because I love this one and highly recommend it if you need a cheap mouse alternative. And then one of the last cool items that they did send over that is definitely going on the nightstand is this ceramic LED table lamp right here that comes with a USB-A port on the back as well. It brings an LED light built in, so you're not changing light bulbs. So there is a shelf life of it, but it's years down the road. You have 3 different brightness levels. You get to touch with your finger, so it's touch sensitive, there's no real buttons. And then again, like I said, you can charge your phone at that 5 amp speed overnight with no problem whatsoever. So overall, really like it. It actually brings 2 USB-C ports charging at 2.4 amps each. So again, for overnight charging use, this is all that you would need. And again, it acts as a nice little ambient lamp to have on your nightstand. So those are all the items that MacAlly was nice enough to send over. I love them all. I already incorporated a few of them onto my desk setup, which you guys already saw and seem to really like. One of the ones that I'm gonna add next is this lamp charge by MacAlly, because I think it's really nice, it's small, it's minimal, it has a function to it. It's got a nice heft to the bottom of it too, and then a couple taps right here, and I'm playing with the lights, maybe doing some cool ambient effects for the frame of the setup whenever I'm talking to everybody. So overall, I think MacAlly is a great brand. They've been around for like 20 years, which is hard to imagine, right? They've been around since the very beginning, partnered with Apple, licensed with Apple and all those products that they have. So you know you're buying from a strong brand when you go with them. So overall, highly recommend them. Everything's made out of aluminum, very cool to the touch, very premium, and the prices are actually not that expensive, which is great. And then also 20% off with a link down below if you guys do want to try anything out. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys want one item, I'm gonna extend it. So 250 likes and you can choose any item from that I've chosen or that I've listed here. So it doesn't need to be the keyboard if you don't need a keyboard. So 250 likes, any item goes to somebody in the comments below. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.